Hey YouTube, this is The Green Prepper, and today we're going to share with you our newest addition to our stockpile. As you know, we are always trying to learn and grow and to find things that have multiple uses, that take up little space, that give us the ability to be able to protect our family and our friends during the everyday, as well as through disaster scenarios, shit hits the fan scenarios, stuff like that. But today we're going to show you our newest addition, which is Epsom salt. So we got a couple of 6-pound bags that we just picked up. This stuff, you know, on some of the bags it'll actually show an expiration date, but this stuff never really expires. And the great thing about it is there are tons and tons of ways that you can use it in your everyday life. You know, most people think that all you can do with it is just soak, you know, to help sprains and bruises and stuff like that. But this is phenomenal for you, your homestead, you know, keeping away pests, all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to go through that. We put together an article, 30 uses for Epsom salt, a prepper's pantry's item that lasts forever and regenerates. Now the great thing is if you were in a disaster scenario and you're running out of this, there's actually a way that you can grow it yourself. You can regenerate it so that you can have more if you're running out. So you probably only want to do that in a disaster scenario because it's pretty cheap to pick up, but if you had no more access to it, you can recreate it yourself, which is phenomenal. So we're going to go through some of these. We're not going to go through all 30, but we will have a link below so that you can check out all of these and see in-depth information on how you can use this for you, your family, all that kind of good stuff. So first of all, you can use it as a basic athlete's foot remedy. This is for mild athlete's foot. You know, we did put together a video on how to get rid of extreme athlete's foot, but if you have a basic athlete's foot problem, you can soak in the Epsom salt, and that will actually help you take it away. It also helps with bee stings. It also helps with helping your plants grow. And basically, you can mix this together with a water solution and spray it every 1 to 2 weeks for your plants, on the plant as well as around the base of the plant, to be able to you know, help the growth. It actually puts magnesium into the soil, puts some iron into the soil. And it's actually a 5-3-3 fertilizer, which gives you the ability to add lots of good nutrients in there. So it also helps with tomatoes blossom end rot, and the reason that is because usually when you have the blossom end rot, you know, it's a magnesium deficiency. So if you are homesteading and you are trying to grow a bushel of tomatoes so that you can can them and cook them and eat them for your family, and you lose half your crop because of blossom end rot, you can stop that with Epsom salt, which is awesome. You can also use it for cleaning with slugs. You can use it as a saline laxative, okay? And so basically what you can do is you can mix it 2 teaspoons with a cup of warm water and you can drink it. And you don't want to do it more than once a day. But the great thing about this is if you are clogged up and you can't go, you know, that actually hinders a lot of your bodily functions, your mental functions, stuff like that. And in a disaster scenario, in an SHTF scenario, most people are not thinking about that. When you're stressed, you get clogged up, stuff like that. So this can actually help you get declogged, which is nice. It also helps with soaking your feet, and the great thing about that is if you have sprained ankles, sore feet, bruising, stuff like that, it will definitely help, and your skin will actually absorb it. So if you have a magnesium deficiency as well, it will absorb through your feet as you're doing a soak, which is nice. It also helps with minor foot and toenail fungus, so fingernail fungus, toenail fungus. You can actually mix a solution full strength, apply it to your fingernails or toenails where it has fungus, and it helps with minor foot fungus and toenail fungus. So another disaster scenario, if you can't go to the store and pick up a treatment, you got the Epsom salt and it will help. So really, really nice. You can also deter raccoons. Raccoons hate the smell of this, and so if you got raccoons getting into your attic, if you got them getting into you know, your trash can or into your garden, you can actually sprinkle it around whatever area that they're going to, and it will actually repel them. They hate the smell of Epsom salt. So that's really, really nice, because if you can keep pests out, that's going to save more food for you. It's going to protect your home and keep you safe as well. It also will help make your grass greener. Like I said, it's a 5-3-3 fertilizer, so you can actually use this in the granular form, and you can use push it with your spreader, and it'll actually spread it. You basically want to do a granular fertilizer, or you can also mix it up with water and you can spray it on your grass as well. So really nice. It helps with mosquito bites, with the itching and all that kind of stuff. You can actually mix it with the solution and help with the itching of mosquito bites. Also helps with poison ivy. It also, this is great in a disaster scenario, in a prepping situation. It regenerates a car battery. So basically, if your car battery has gotten really, really low, or if you found a battery on the side of the road and your battery is completely dead, but you need to get it like one last kick, this will not make an old battery new, but it can help you recharge a dead battery so that you can get through a couple months or maybe even a year with using it. So if you needed to find a battery in a disaster situation, this really works. And basically what it is, you mix up with distilled water, you mix up Epsom salt until it's dissolved, and you put it into the cells. And what it does is it actually helps you know, the salt is an electrolyte, so it helps add additional charge to the battery. So when you charge it up, it'll actually give it a little bit more boost, a little bit more juice, and kind of revive it. It doesn't work on all batteries, but it does work on some, and that might help you one day. So definitely check that out. You know, it's also good with helping cleaning pots and pans. It's also good for, you know, spraining and bruising, as we told you about. It can actually help bring bruising out. It can also help with tenderness. It's also very, very good for soil prep. And this one here, like I said, you can use your spreader, walk it across. You can do 1 cup per 100 square feet, which is a 10 by 10 plot. And this will actually help you get bigger blooms. It'll help you get bigger fruit. It'll help you get more foliage. Really, really good stuff. It helps with splinter removal. It helps with minor burns and sunburns. And you know, it's a phenomenal, phenomenal thing. Now, like I said, if in a disaster scenario you start running out of this and you need to be able to reproduce it and you can't go to the store anymore and find it, you can actually grow your own. And basically what you do is you take a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt and a 1/2 cup of boiling water. You stir them together till they dissolve, and then pour them on a sponge. And if you actually place it in a sunny spot, it will start to regrow Epsom salt crystals. And basically what you want to do is you want to wait till they grow enough where you can break it off and harvest it so that you can use it for future use. And it's a phenomenal thing that it recreates and regenerates itself. So hopefully this information was useful to you. Like I said, it's great for soaking. It's great for your garden. It's great for keeping pests away. It's great for helping with, you know, dead batteries and all that kind of good stuff. If you like this information, please give us a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, because we're always trying to bring wonderful information about how to help your family today and tomorrow. So when times are good and when times are bad. So please share this on Facebook. Please share it on Twitter. Please share it on Pinterest. You know, favorite it, like it, tweet it, pin it, all that kind of good stuff. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Prepare now so you can be ready later. We'll talk to you soon.